Welcome back to another episode of Mom Talk, and today Victoria and I are here with our boss, Cindy Chester, the owner of Eden Day Spa and Salon. Welcome, Cindy.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for doing this. We have been working for you since, I know we've said before how long we've been working, but I've been here 21 years. And Victoria, how long have you been here?
In June, it'll be 15.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I've heard stories of how y'all decided to open this spa, but I want you to tell us, how did you know you wanted to open a salon and spa?
Well, Judy Bennett, who is my partner, invited me to go to Knoxville to a spa that she'd been going to for years. So she invited me and our other partner at the time, Holly Bell, to go. And we went for a weekend to the spa and had all the services. Now, we'd had manicures and pedicures, but never massages and facials. So we went and had a whole day. When we got through, we were in our hotel room talking about how much we loved everything. We said, let's do this in Clarksville. So Judy said she'd been thinking about it for 6 years.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, what? How can you think about anything like that for 6 years?
Uh-huh.
Because I knew I wanted to do it right away. So then Holly started investigating on our product line, which is Aveda. We all used Aveda for probably 2 or 3 months.
To see if
The
you liked
oil,
it?
right, to make
Okay.
sure we all took care of our skin well. And no, we didn't have any breakouts.
Yeah, you wanted quality products.
Right. We wanted quality product, one product line from head to toe. So we weren't selling like 10 products and you're like, which one is really the best?
Mm-hmm.
What mask is the best? What cleaner is the best for your skin? So we did with the one product line. So anyway, we used it for quite a while and we loved it and it suited everybody's skin. So we decided to go with Aveda.
I just want to say, if you've never tried Aveda, you should, because it really is just, the whole line is great.
I know, like Cindy said, head to toe.
Yeah.
They offer everything. I use almost everything we have.
Especially for her face.
Especially my skincare, yes.
Well, Bobby, my husband, he'll only use body wash from Aveda.
Oh, okay.
And some of the men are funny. When he plays golf, they're like, what do you have on? And he'll like, Aveda. Aveda body wash. And he's like, you just need to go buy and get some.
It's just like a fresh, clean smell.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of funny that a man would really use body wash like that. Mm-hmm. But that's all he likes.
Yep.
Like I said, Holly just got our products lined up for us. And then also she got a business plan together, like for the bank.
Oh, yeah.
You have to get together how many people live in Clarksville, what is the median income. She got all the information for the bank ready. You know, she printed it all up and had it ready to take to several different places that we were going to talk to about a loan. Anyway, we got a loan for the business.
Was that hard to get? 3
Yes.
women asking for a loan?
Yes, I cried a lot. There was only one bank that would give us the money. And it was Johnny Halliburton.
And what year was this?
1997.
Okay.
So we talked to probably 5 or 6 different banks, and they did not want to loan us some money because, number one, they'd never been to a spa. There wasn't one in Clarksville. They didn't know what to expect.
A brand new concept to
A
them.
brand new concept to them.
So it wasn't a sure thing for them.
No. But all the bankers that have told us no now use us and told us that, they're sorry that they didn't go with it. And, if we ever need anything, to call them. Because they didn't know any different. And, now they know.
And we're the first salon and spa
Yes.
in Clarksville.
Yes.
Yeah.
So y'all got your money
We got our money.
and hit the ground running.
Yes. I can't remember who. Dennis Silkowski. I met Dennis and Jeff Burkhart. We got a plan on the building real quick. It was really easy after we got the money.
How did you know where you wanted the location to be?
Well, we didn't want it out by the mall because it would be so busy. So we wanted a person to come in and relax, and then when they left, they still could relax somewhat. It wasn't like rushing onto the highway.
Yeah. Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
So a little off the beaten path.
But still, it's not hard to find. It's not too off the beaten path. Like, still very centrally located, I feel like.
Yes, I think so too.
How many staff did you open the doors with?
12.
12.
Wow.
Yeah, 12.
Was it one of each department? Salon,
Well,
nails?
I did pedicures.
Oh, that's right. When did you get your nail license?
When we decided to open, I
Okay.
went back to school. So it only took me 3 or 4 months to finish,
Oh, nice.
to get a nail license. It
And
was
what about
fairly easy.
Judy? She got
Judy,
aesthetic.
Right. Judy had to go to Nashville to get hers. And she was self-taught. So she was an esthetician after maybe 6 months or a little longer. But there wasn't even a teacher at the school. She had, like I said, she's self-taught. So...
And we know she's amazing.
The best.
Everybody misses her facial.
She was like the third person in the state to have her aesthetic license.
That's so crazy.
Yes.
Crazy how saturated it is now.
Right. It was Judy and I were both working, and Jennifer and Amy were working the office.
So Judy's daughter is Jennifer. Cindy's daughter is Amy. And all three of your girls work here. So Amy helps run the front with Jennifer. Dusty's an esthetician, and Mandy is a nail tech and an esthetician.
Right.
So how old were they when this started? Did they start working here?
Amy and Jennifer were probably 21 and 22. They both just finished their college, they were finishing their college, Amy and Jennifer, and they were going to work here till they got a real job.
Funny.
Still here.
27 years later.
Yeah.
Yep, 27 years later,
They're
still
great
here.
at what they do for
They
that
are.
not to be the original path they were taking.
Right. They were in accounting,
Well, that's beneficial.
some type of business. So yes,
Okay, yeah.
Was Dusty old enough to work yet?
No, she was in high school,
Okay.
maybe a junior or senior.
But she knew she was going to get her aesthetic license and start working here?
Yes.
Did Mandy know the same thing?
No, Mandy was in, let's just say, a freshman or sophomore.
So, whenever she moved to CHS, that's where I was, and I had a class with her, and I didn't know who she was. I wasn't working here yet, and I told her that I wanted to open a spa, and she said, my mom has a spa. I was like, well, it's meant to be. So,
Did you apply that day? How did
well,
you get here?
I didn't apply till I graduated because Mom was so nice, and I didn't have to work during high school because I was playing sports. So the summer after I graduated, I applied here, and Mandy was here because she's a year older than me in school.
So she was already working here when you came?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, when she was in high school, her senior year, maybe part of her junior year, she took cosmetology. So she wanted to do hair at first, but after she started, she decided she wanted to do nails. And then she did nails for several years and decided she wanted to do aesthetics. So she went to Austin's beauty school for just a short time, less than a year, and finished her license there.
Do you like having the family aspect in the business?
I love it.
I love it. I know y'all are not technically my blood family, but
Well, I feel like
I feel
you
like
are.
we're family, and
Right.
I just love the small business family.
The
atmosphere.
dynamic,
Yeah.
Because I love it too. Just like if I listen to y'all on your show, if I watch you on whatever you're on online.
Yep.
Whatever we're doing.
Whatever videos we're doing.
I mean, I'm like, Bobby's like, you're watching them again? I mean, I'll be out sitting there with my earbuds in just listening for however long it takes for all your little shows. Yes, you're part of my family for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Yeah, I've been here half my life now, I guess. I'm 30 and I've been here since I was 16. Yeah, almost half my life.
I do think everybody that works here would agree what a great place it is to work. So, like the military people that have worked here and then had to move and relocated, they all call back and say that they miss it.
Or when they get stationed back here, they're like, hey,
coming
can
back.
I come back?
Yeah.
I think it's so beneficial when most of us are women. You know, we've had a few gentlemen work here during the time. But you have a bond when you work with 40-some women, and you're so close. I mean, we're in, 8,000 square foot building, and you're always in a kitchen with somebody in the break room
Yep.
or somewhere getting something done.
Work closely with each other. And then they become our service providers too. So, and they're all
Right.
so good about it, especially with the front desk. Y'all need a massage. Y'all need to get on my table. They're always so sweet about it
Yeah.
to take care of us too.
I feel like I have been asked over the years, is it a lot of drama to work with so many women? And I'm like, no.
No, I really don't think so.
I mean, I feel like because we don't have time.
Yeah.
Everybody's
is busy
busy.
with clients all the time. There's just not time to have drama.
So we are so crazy busy now. How long did it take y'all to kind of get up and running with clients that knew you were here?
Well, in the beginning, I felt like I wanted everybody in town to come.
Right.
Obviously.
Obviously, the first day you open.
Yes.
That's Jordan with this podcast. She's like, we should have 8 million subscribers today.
Yes. I don't have time.
It's unrealistic.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize that till we did open. But like I said, we had 12 people in the beginning. Mm-hmm. It was just enough.
Yeah.
And then we added the square footage downstairs. Mm-hmm. And then we went up and we added the second floor. It went from, 12 people to, on the average, I mean, we've had about 49 people before.
Yes.
So now we have probably 42 or something.
Yeah, I think that's right. What about when y'all opened the second location at Fort Campbell? When did that happen?
About the year 2000.
Okay, so a while after this one was here.
Yes, a couple years, 2000. And Bobby and Jennifer went out there and ran that.
Was it smaller? I never got to see
it was
that.
small.
Okay.
It was smaller than just the downstairs. It was
Okay.
probably maybe 2,000 square feet at the most.
Okay. How long was that location opened?
Maybe 3 years.
How'd y'all decide to close that one and only
Well,
do this
that was
one?
when 9/11 happened. And it was just so hard to get in and out of post. And things changed out there where actually the promises they made, they did not keep the contracts. So that's when we just decided to leave and everybody come back here. And we built the second floor, so we had room for
all those
everybody
people.
that was out there to come out here.
Okay. Were you ever in the nail room a lot with Mandy? Y'all must have overlapped a lot, right? In the nail room, did y'all work side by side?
A couple times.
I know, I remember you working and doing nails, but
I did them in a service room, the massage room at the end of the hall. And mostly Jamie Carmen or Jenny, some other nail tech would be in there with me. But we just had room for 2 nail techs at the time,
Okay.
pedicures. We had a pedicure. So, I mean, I did mostly with a hairdresser at the time.
yeah.
Till we hired more nail techs.
Okay. Yeah, they're all multi-purpose.
Yeah. Was it hard starting up to find people who were licensed to do these things to work here since it was such a new concept?
Some individuals knew what I was going to do, so they contacted me. That, they already had their license and they had a clientele.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
So that was nice. And to start off with that small group. And like I said, Judy had her aesthetics. I had my nails.
So you were doing, I know Amy and Jennifer were doing a lot with the business, but you were still doing a lot behind the scenes
Oh, yes.
while you were doing nails.
Yes, like,
Well, we know you've done it all.
16 hours a day. I mean, I probably worked at least 10 years, I'm going to say. 14 to 16 hours a day.
Yeah, because you did the hospitality portion and the front portion, put together stuff.
And we cooked dinner, remember?
Oh, gosh, yes.
Or couples nights.
Yes, we would do couples nights after hours, so couples could come in and have massage and then a dinner, and we cooked it here, and you cooked it.
I cooked it.
What? That was such a good time.
Oh, that was the best.
Yeah.
To me, I loved serving somebody because couples don't have enough time to be together, really, with nobody. So,
Yeah. Yeah, that was always really nice. And then you've worked the phones. For a while, you were in the call center while I was working.
okay.
She's like, if you say so.
You say so.
Cindy
No,
blocked that out of her memory.
And I love the call center. I like all of the aspects,
Yeah.
except for the bookkeeping, because I did that for years.
Oh, yeah.
So Jennifer was happy to take that.
Yeah, Victoria and I haven't had to
with
do
it.
that. Thank goodness. That's not my forte. So did you feel like the people you knew and your friends were really supportive?
Oh, yes.
Did they come?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like a lot of your friends still come.
A lot of my friends, some of them would say, I've had this hairdresser for 15 years. And I said, don't ever leave a hairdresser until they leave you. I mean,
Yeah.
if you find one you love, stick with them.
No, that is important.
So, yes, I had a lot of friends support me through the years.
Now-
Made a lot of new friends.
A lot of people come in here and still ask for you and ask how you're doing. And yeah, I feel like you have a lot of people that come in here.
Well, I grew up here, so it makes a difference.
I was going
when
to
you
say,
grow up.
yeah, you grew up here. You have a lot of contacts. But your girls originally went to Montgomery Central. And then when did you move over to this side of town?
Probably in 98.
Okay, so right
It
after
was short after.
you opened.
And then Mandy went to CHS
Okay.
1 year
Now, Dusty went to get her aesthetic license
in Florida.
in Florida, right?
Right.
How'd she decide that? Is that where Bobby went to?
Yes.
Okay, how'd they decide to go there?
Well, because number one, my mother lived 15 minutes from a school that taught aesthetics. And there wasn't any aesthetics being taught in Tennessee at the time. So they went down to Florida, got their licenses, and then they had to come back here and present them to the state of Tennessee, take another test, and then they would get their license in Tennessee.
Okay. Is that pretty similar to how it is now, or do you have to like get more hours in some states than others?
Probably more hours.
Okay.
Because like when I went to nail school, I took 4 months to get finished, and now it's 6 months.
Yeah.
Same education, but it's 2 months longer.
Yeah.
Do you still have any relationships with the places that you can get your license, like Austin's or?
Yes, Austin's. Miss Austin taught 2 of my children.
Oh,
First
okay.
grade, so
Yeah.
I knew her well. And when
Is that what I'm trying to think of?
Yeah.
they're closing, they're getting ready to
Mhm.
close. But when I first started, I knew Ralph from, he used to even do my hair,
Okay.
the man that owned it, so Ralph Payne. But so I had contacts with them, you know, they knew what I was doing. And so if they had anyone they wanted to send me, they could. That was nice.
When did another Aveda salon open up close by? Was that
Well, I think Lyndon's was already open.
okay? But they are hair
With
salon
Aveda.
only at that time.
Yes,
Okay, but y'all have a good relationship too.
yes.
I think Wayne just recently retired. I feel like
Yeah, he
that's
worked for a lot of years.
nice because if we were out of color for some reason,
We're out of color or
we would
out
call
of some
him-
product. We
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
call Wayne.
yeah.
But
Run
Wayne,
up the road.
yeah, Wayne did hair. Aveda, he used Aveda before we came. Mm-hmm. But like you said, he just did hair, and now he added a few services.
I feel like it's harder to find the schools now to get your license. Why do you think?
Yeah, and there is another school in Clarksville. I do not know the name of it right now, but somebody opened up, and their services, they probably have, they don't have massage, but they have aesthetics and manicures and hair.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's hard to find a place to go to get your hair license, but I do feel like it's been harder.
Nails.
for
I feel like
nails.
massage has been hard since Miller
Yeah.
Mott closed.
I don't know how people just decided they're not going to do that anymore.
I don't understand. Maybe there's just so many people that have a license.
Yeah.
They don't need a school.
They don't need a school right now.
Well, I know that you're still in and out of here, but how did it feel to transition from working 14 to 16 hours a day to getting to not have to work that many hours in a day?
Felt
Did you feel
wonderful.
relieved? Okay.
Especially like on Saturdays. I worked Saturdays my whole life since I was probably 16. Mm-hmm. And to be able to not work a Saturday, I really felt guilty for a lot. I mean, I was in my 50s before I ever took a Saturday off.
Yeah.
And I felt guilty that I was leaving people here working when I took a day off.
Yeah, but you deserve it. You deserve a day off for sure.
But being at home now, I'd love to be here working all the time still.
You would?
Oh, yes.
Hanging out with us?
But I just have other responsibilities now. So,
Did the business become like a fourth child to you?
yes, or a first.
Yeah.
Her only child.
Required the most care.
Yeah.
Well, because the kids were old enough to take care of themselves.
Right. See, I'm thinking like the mindset of my kids' current ages, and I'm like, wow, I
Right.
can't imagine. But your kids were older.
Right.
Looking back, is this what you envisioned? Like where we are today, is this what you envisioned when you started?
Probably not. I didn't think we'd grow this much because that's why we just built something simple and manageable in the beginning, you know, like 4,000 square foot.
So it really took off way more than you
Oh,
anticipated.
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, even the first year, we knew we'd outgrown ourselves the first year.
Oh, that's amazing. The first year. That's what I'm looking for, Victoria.
I know it is.
Oh, I would have something 3 times this size if I could.
And we could.
We could.
Yeah.
But somebody's
And still be busy.
Uh-huh.
You two could run it because those other two are probably they're like
They've had
tired.
enough.
Burnout.
They've had 25 years of it. Yeah, it's 27 years.
Well, Jordan's had 24.
This is 21, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said
21.
24.
Still, that's
21.
a lot.
I still
But you
haven't had
still
that
like
much
to-
responsibility as Amy and Jennifer.
You never worked in another place.
Never. I came here when I was 18, right out of high school, and I've only worked here.
I was 16 in high school and I've only worked here.
Yeah. And I thought, I'll just work there while I'm in college. And I was like, I don't want to leave. Please let me stay.
I pretended to go to college one time.
She went for a little bit.
I
And
went
you
for a
came
semester.
here?
No, I started here as a junior in high school.
Yeah, she started in
I was
hospitality.
in
so
hospitality, cooking dinner, doing laundry, all that.
Mm-hmm.
And Jordan one day pulled me into Dusty's room and was like, "Do you want to work the front?"
you know we like to steal people
Yeah,
from
I got
hospitality.
snatched. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, I pretended to go for a semester. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here because I like my job. It was hard for me to decide what else I'd want to do for the rest of my life because I was so happy here. Mm-hmm. And I didn't see paying money for an undeclared major,
Right.
or I could work and make money. Mm-hmm. So that's what I did.
You know, I really wanted to be an esthetician. And I thought, I'll get some real life experience while I'm going to college. But then I like the skincare and makeup aspect of it. And when I would hear about the Brazilian waxes, I was like, oh, I can't do it.
You were too scared.
I gave up that dream.
Like I can only do facials.
Yeah.
It is amazing what you have to learn in school that you didn't know you would have to learn. Because I did the same thing. When I went in for nails, I thought all I have to do is polish.
Yes.
And then I had to learn your bones and your arms and legs and your muscles. And I thought, I could not learn that. I'm 42 years old.
I'm taking anatomy.
I'm 42. I just can't learn it.
Yeah,
And
that's-
then I said, oh, I have to learn it. Because I wanted to know,
Well,
you know,
yeah.
what people had to learn. It's a lot more than you think, for sure.
What's your favorite service to receive here?
Still a massage.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love a massage. I know some people like a facial better, and they are very relaxing.
I know.
But the massage is,
I think a facial, my favorite part of the facial, because it's close for me. It could be a tie, but when they rub you in the facial, that's what I like.
Yes. I mean, I do love the facial, but I just like to just totally relax. And while I'm, you know, when I lay out to relax, I'm trying just to not think of anything.
Can you do that? Because I try so hard to shut it off. Can
Yeah.
you do that?
I can.
Oh, I love that
Good.
for you.
I know. I'm usually thinking of everything I need to get
But
done
you
when I'm
will
finished.
Yeah, later.
The one time I really I had a four-handed massage once.
Oh my gosh, what'd you think of it?
It was the most amazing thing ever. Amazing.
I forgot we used
It's
to do
Yeah, we
that.
did.
3 times more relaxing than a regular massage.
Wow.
So you have one person, you know, start at your head.
Yeah.
And one person starts at your feet.
Oh, yeah.
And I knew I wasn't going to think about anything. I just, like your eyeballs roll back in your head.
Yeah.
It was really amazing.
What was your job before you started the spa? What were you doing while the girls were little?
I was in finance in the automobile business.
Okay.
I used to fill in for people when people were out sick or somebody had an accident or somebody was just going to be gone from work for quite a while.
Okay.
I love that. That was a lot of fun.
So you did love it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I love that too.
Is that what you were doing when Judy said, I want to have a spa?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was laying around my pool. My sister goes, why do you want to go to work when you're laying around a pool?
Oh, so you weren't even working?
No, I wasn't working.
And
You were at home in a pool?
Yeah.
You're a real friend,
For 2 or
Cindy.
3 years.
Oh, wow. I did not know
Yeah,
that.
for 2 or 3 years, I was just laying around enjoying life.
And then you said, I want to be busy all the time?
No, well, no, I didn't know I would be busy. Judy and I thought we could work 2 or 3 years and retire.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We do too.
Yeah, now we know the truth. So did you have any idea you'd be that busy at the beginning of starting a business?
I mean, we wanted to in our minds.
But like you working 16-hour days?
Oh, no.
I feel like some people who think they're going to start a business think, oh, I'm just going to own the business and make the money, but I don't have to work. But really, you're working more than anybody.
Oh, yeah. Everybody is. That owns
Yeah.
a business.
Yeah.
If they're doing it right, I think they'd have to. It was a whole lot of work.
Wow. Well, all I did was ask Victoria, do you want to do a podcast? And she said yes, no questions asked.
I'm
So-
you, Cindy.
Yeah, so y'all are really similar.
She's Judy.
And you're
And
I'm you.
And I would have had to think about it for years before I would have said anything.
You did think about it because you had put out a few feelers like, maybe I want to do a podcast one day. Like you had put out some feelers before you were like, would you ever do a podcast with me?
Yeah.
And then I said yes. And then like a week later we started.
Yeah. She just gave me the little push.
I don't need to think long.
I don't either.
I don't either.
I'm
I mean,
either like, yes, I want to do it or no, I don't.
I always think about that movie, the baseball, Field of Dreams.
If you build it, they will come.
If you build it, they will come.
Yeah. What did Bobby say when you told him you wanted to?
He went along with everything, of course.
Okay.
And then maybe after a couple months, he goes, "Are you sure?" And that's when I told him. I said, "Think of Field of Dreams."
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. So.
Was he still at the car dealership at that time?
Yes, he was.
Okay, so he's done that for ever and ever. I know
For
he's
a
not
long
now,
time.
but
But he did come up here and do laundry for maybe 6 months. He
Yeah.
just said he would do anything to get away from the car.
from the car. Yeah.
So he came up here and did laundry for about 6 months.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And he said, "I've got to make some real money.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
I got to go." That's when he had a massage and he had a facial. And he said, "I love the
Changed
facial."
his life. Yeah.
Yes, I love the facial. So that's when he went to school, same place Dusty did. Got his license, and he loved every minute of it.
Family affair. I love it.
Yeah.
Family business.
He loved it.
Going back, knowing everything that you know now, would you say yes and do it all again?
Yes,
Thank goodness. So we
Yes.
have jobs.
definitely. I mean, if Jennifer and Amy left today, I'd have to come back.
Yeah, come on. Don't tell them that.
I would come back.
Well, we would love it. I love it when you come in to have a service and I
We
get
love
to see
hanging
you.
out with you.
I do miss being here a lot.
Just
Well-
hang out in the kitchen for a couple hours once a week, and
Yeah, just come on in.
you'll get caught up. Do you think any of your grandkids will work here? I know Abby has already been working here some, which I would love to keep her, but
But she chooses,
We know that's not her plan.
yeah.
she chooses pharmacy over us. For
I
some
thought
reason.
I thought I was going to get Auburn too, but she sideswiped me. She didn't want to do it.
I don't know. Yeah, Morgan would like to come run the place.
Would he? Okay.
Yes, he would like to come run it.
Okay. What do you think about
Because he
Maddox?
thinks it would be easy.
We all laugh.
Cackle.
Maddox wants to be a doctor.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. And Lucas and Liam, can you tell yet what they're going to do? Not come up here?
No, they're not.
Okay.
You never know, though. They could be a hairdresser.
Yeah.
They could.
They could.
Yeah. I'm waiting to
People
see
change.
if Emma will come up here and wash some clothes or something in a couple of years.
It's almost that time.
It is. And she wants money, so.
If somebody were to want to start a business, what would be your advice? Just do it? Field
do
of
it.
Dreams?
Yeah.
Just do it. I've talked to several people that were like going to Austin P through the years. They would call me and ask to have a meeting and talk about the spa because they had to make a business plan for their classes, maybe half a dozen people. So I would tell them mostly, everything that they asked in truth. So they
they know what's
did
coming.
know what's coming. I mean, even if they planned a business around that, I wouldn't care because there's enough people
Oh, yeah.
to take care of Clarksville.
Right.
yeah.
Definitely. It's kind of like childbirth. If they ask, you're going to tell them the truth.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
So they know what's coming. And y'all have also hosted a lot of schools around here to come in and look while they're taking classes, see what
Oh,
a
yeah.
spa's like, services are like.
Yeah, that's always nice because
Yeah.
people, we all have different things in mind that we expect from businesses. Or, surely till you go to work, you don't know. Mm-hmm. Because we think we all know how easy it might be. Kind of like doing laundry.
Yeah.
Then you think you're going to die.
Yeah. Yeah.
At the front desk, you just don't realize that you have to learn what 40 people do in a business, what they do, what they're capable of, and who they're going to fit with your customers, who's going
Right.
to fit with your customers well.
I remember starting up front, I was very overwhelmed because I was happy folding towels. Don't get me wrong, like I enjoyed it. But it was overwhelming to go up there and, like you said, have to know 45 people's schedules and who does what service and when and where. Because
And
that's another
how,
thing,
yeah.
the room situation, like upstairs, downstairs, who can do it. It was overwhelming for sure. And
And getting used to dealing with the public for scheduling people. And
yeah,
that was a big thing for me. I mean, I know I was young, but that was an adjustment.
I remember one of the hairdressers, I don't know, something happened. I said, "Who do you think I'm responsible for?" And they said, "Nobody." Like they're responsible for their own clients, but they don't realize that the owner is responsible for everything that
everybody.
goes on.
Yeah.
I mean, whether you're standing there right then or not.
Yeah, because then you will get a phone call.
Yes. Somebody, you always don't want a phone call with that.
No.
No, it's never good.
Luckily, we only have one every week or so.
Yeah, no.
Or month. One a
I
month.
hope you don't stop people calling you telling you anything bad.
Never. I
Okay.
have never had that happen.
Okay, yeah, it's all good. Okay, well, thank you so much.
Thank you for
I
having
wanted to
me.
hear it all from you.
It's been fun.
This has been fun.
I love hanging out with you.
I know.
I'm like, I could talk another 2 or 3 hours.
I know.
I'm sure y'all
Get your
don't have
whole life
anything to
story.
do.
Okay, well, everybody, don't forget to follow us on our socials on Instagram, follow us on Spotify and Apple, and thank y'all for listening. Bye.
Bye.